Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today I'm going to keep you up to date with what's been going on in Tarkov, what I've been going on with all the challenges I've been setting, and then where Tarkov is going from here. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So first up, since the last video, there was a raid on a place in China where they took down one of the biggest cheat providers for a cheat that was being used for a long time, being the cheat that Goat used in his video. And he said that it had never been detected, and they actually shut down the whole operation. And apparently it caused a bit of a stir. But my whole thought and process about this, when people ask me, and I know this is probably about a week old news, but I'm trying to do it like in week blocks instead of you guys getting big clusters of small little videos. But my thoughts on this is pretty much the fact that you can take out one cheat provider, but there's always going to be one that replaces it. It's kind of like drugs, you know, like you could take out one drug dealer, but there's still going to be other dealers that will replace the supply and demand chain, you know. So leave it at that. It's good that they've actually, you know, cracked down on one of them, but obviously there's a long way to go when it comes down to all the whole cheating stuff. In the idea of all this cheating drama that's been going on, I do have serious concerns for the actual health of Escape from Tarkov. The biggest issue I've been seeing as people come into my chat while I've been playing lately is I was thinking about buying Escape from Tarkov, but I noticed all this cheating drama. Is it worth buying? And now, obviously, everyone has their own opinion. It doesn't really matter what my opinion is or not. If that information is kind of the consensus, it's going to do what happened to the Cycle Frontier, which was it killed the game as no new players wanted to get into it. The game of Cycle Frontier, when it launched, everyone was hyped for playing it. Then it got flooded with cheaters very quickly. And then it got reviewed bomb on Steam, and then no one wanted to play it. Cycle Frontier has actually got quite well on top of all the cheating issues, and Escape from Tarkov could learn from that. I made a video over 6 months ago talking about this. The issue is it's got a long way to go till it can actually rebuild that health of that game, compared to Escape from Tarkov being so healthy, or at least it was, until all this drama has been going on. Inside of that as well is also getting into the 3rd and 4th month of the wipe, and this is where the player base generally drops off anyway. But hopefully over the next few months before there's another wipe, it's probably like 3 months away anyway, there can be a lot of growth coming into Escape from Tarkov by the fact that they can hopefully get on top of all the cheating stuff. Enough about cheating, we talk about it so much, but yeah, it is still going to be an issue for a long time, and hopefully they can fix that. Last week, I did a Kappa speed run where I tried to get Kappa within 5 days. In the process of doing that, I had my mate Red Ops, he came over, and we took it in shifts, and we cheesed every task we could. We powered through all the tasks, see if we could do it in 5 days, and we fell 500,000 XP short. In the process of doing that, I noticed a lot of issues in the task. So we actually got all the tasks done. We had the collector task, we even handed in all the items, but we actually noticed that there was a big discrepancy about tasks that were from years ago compared to now. So for example, the killer task was added to the game in like 2019. It was actually early 2019. And that task gave 7,000 XP. You would go kill killer, get 7,000 XP, but if you killed Tagilla, you'd get 15,000 XP. The Goons task as well, which was a more recent added task, had only 12,000 XP. So what I did was I actually wrote a list of all the tasks that were kind of like disproportionate to the amount of effort or where they are unlocked in the game. A perfect example would be decontamination servers. And I forwarded that, a detailed list, the reasoning behind it, and I forwarded that to BSG after we did the Kappa speed run. And thankfully they made a lot of adjustments. So I think it's about 192,000 XP extra you will get now from just completing your task normally. If you did have a task that you've already completed, you do not get that task XP added to your total XP. Don't complain about it. It is what it is. It's better this to get fixed. Then on the next wipe, it's going to be a much more flowy process for you to level up. And if you're already higher level than most of those tasks, which most of those tasks are around the middle to late game tasks, you're probably already level 46 and getting better daily XP anyway. So hopefully to help you get up to level 46, because there was a big sticking point around level 42. There wasn't really enough XP to go from 42 to 46. And the reason why level 46 is so important, at level 46, you unlock like better dailies. So you go from like 7 to 12,000 XP for a daily to 25 to 40,000 XP. And it's literally the exact same dailies. It's just you get 3 times the amount of XP. And same with the weekly. You go from 30,000 XP from a weekly to 300,000 XP for a weekly. So it's a big jump. Now coming up, I am about to head to Europe next week. I'll be in Europe for 5 weeks, traveling through the southeast region of Europe. And I'm going to still be trying my best to report on any of the news stuff. I'm going to be taking a laptop and anything that's newsworthy on Escape from Tarkov. I'm also going to dabble into any stuff coming out with the Cycle Frontier. They got their new season coming out. I'll touch on Dark and Darker. and Marauders as well, if they've got stuff coming out. I'm kind of wanting to keep you guys informed because these extractor shooter games are a lot of fun, and I highly recommend you go check them out. But if you are interested in my Europe trip, I will be live streaming that on Twitch, and I've just launched my new channel, Before Death, where it's me, my neighbor Michael, Decky, and a guy named Jared, who are traveling through Europe. The introduction video is up, and the first video goes live next week. The videos will go out once a month, and they're very highly edited. A lot of time and effort is going into each of these videos, about a month of editing to get them all up to the scratch, to the standard that we're happy. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that experience. But back to Tarkov stuff. I just did my Noob to Flee series with Michael. That will be going up live on YouTube when I'm away. And same with finishing up my hardcore playthrough. If you guys are enjoying the more hardcore experience of Tarkov, I will be continuing on playing that next week. I'll finish that series, and then that will be all going live while I'm away. So hopefully you guys will be enjoying the Tarkov content. If you are frustrated with Escape from Tarkov, with the cheater situation and all that stuff going on, I would highly recommend taking a break. Could be 3 months, could be 6 months, could be a year. It will get better over time, but there is going to be a bit of a period where they're going to have to try and get on top of all the issues, particularly with the cheaters and then the sound and all of that stuff. I've always just said, if you're not enjoying yourself, if you're not getting what you want out of the game experience, go play something else. And I do that quite regularly. I play other games, but I'm also about to go on a trip to Europe, which is the thing I've been excited for. I was meant to do it in 2020. I'm getting to do it now, and I'm excited to do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this content. Like and comment for the algorithm. And lastly, I'll see you next time.